Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Amazonas series. And today we're going to be talking about combined industries. Right, so 18 a.m. Made an interesting comment regarding how to set up the how to best set up your industrial areas, and it's kind of really interesting. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit more. Why is it so interesting? So interesting. Well, it's interesting because it has several downsides and upsides on doing this. Currently, at the moment, I think I would like to do this, but we're gonna talk, maybe I'm wrong. I did do combined industries before, but I don't know what to say about it. Then I was not experienced enough to actually make it function properly. What's the problem with it? Okay, let's start with the upsides. Upsides, the positive sides of combined industries, that would be multiple industries connected to each other, would be connecting, let's say, mechanical component factory, electrical component factory, and electronics assembly hall, all together into one complex, combined to each other. Okay, so what are the upsides? Upsides is you're producing more or less everything that you need. Of course, you require plastics and chemicals. I'm not really sure how much plastics and chemicals do you need. For this. Outside inputs would be, let's see here, you're gonna need 1.6 tons of chemicals, plastics, and 2.4 tons of plastics. That would be with vanilla buildings, so that would be 4 tons of plastics a day. That would be a decent sized plastic factory, but for deliveries 4 tons a day, it's not a lot. Then the second thing you will require for both of those, not really both of those, this is electronic production, you would have a positive electronic component output, which is really important for your domestic electronics consumption, which would be your constructions. And the last thing is, I know that there's a significant steel production. Again, mechanical component factory can do so. Mechanical component factory can overproduce mechanical components needed for electronics assembly hall. So that would be no problem. But which combinations you can actually do as well? Well, the best thing that you can do here is combine the biggest consumers. The biggest consumers, as you can see here, for let's say electrical component factory, the biggest resource that you need is the steel and plastics. Both of them are required 1.5 ton. So that would be 1.6 tons. 1.6 ton of plastics, 1.6 ton of steel. Then for these ones, you need 2.4 tons of plastics. That would be 4 tons of plastics versus 1 ton of steel. But if you incorporate mechanical component into this trifecta, then it's a requirement of additional 22 tons of steel, which steel wins in the end. But then if you replace the mechanical component factory, because you only require 1.6 tons of mechanical components, so you can deliver that manually with trucks, then it makes sense to make a plastics factory next to into your combined industries. Combined industries, let's see, the plastics production 6.6 tons is vanilla one. The biggest one is 22 tons. I think I don't know which one are we building, but we'll check that out. And then Robs's one would be 4.9 tons, which would be just above the small Robs's factory, would be just above the requirement that you need. I don't know if you will need plastics for other stuff as well, like vehicle manufacturing and so on, but this could be probably one of the best combinations that you can make. We already started building these separate factories. Oh, right, downsides. Downsides is they need to gravitate to potentially a single warehouse, because you need to share resources between them. What do we mean by that? So, for example, plastics is going to be manufactured on site. So, steel, for example, steel is going to be required. Steel is going to be required only here. and it has decent internal storage for steel. That's not bad. Chemicals is another thing. Chemicals, it's 1.3 tons. That's a decent size chemical production. Plus, if you go for plastics factory, that would be 1.3 tons of chemicals, and in plastics factory we will require 2.3 tons of chemicals. That would be another altogether 4 tons of chemicals. Over 4 tons of chemicals, is it? A little close to 3.6, is it? Just real quickly check the I think it's 3.6, yeah, 3.6 tons of chemicals per day. That's a lot of chemicals. That also brings us to another option where we can actually produce chemicals on site instead of plastics. But that's just combination of whatever you want to do in this case. Now bear in mind that 3.6 tons of chemicals is on a really high side. I mean, there are mods that can produce these amounts and higher. I don't know if you would consider them cheaty or not, but they would require their own extreme storages. For example, this mod of Carbide Fabrik requires 100 tons of gravel and 60 tons of coal. That's external storage facilities for like enormous amounts of resources. So what we went for today, I will just pause this. We're gonna think about it. We're gonna think about this. Another downside of this combined industries. Well, technically, this is combined industries. We just have, you know what? I will go for this setup initially, but we will talk about this a little bit more. So another downside of this setup is the how many people you need to deliver here. Now we already said that we're gonna do our best to deliver people with trains over here, so the capacity shouldn't matter. But in some instances the capacity really does matter, because if we go and calculate how many people we require for let's say these three mechanical components, electrical components and electronic assembly hall, we require 450 people times 3. That would be 1350 people per day, per every 8 hours actually, to be delivered here. That's a lot of people. Now if we can combine this, for example, with plastics factory, not combine but remove whatever factory we decided to go with and implement a plastics factory. Plastic factory would lower by that would be around 100 people, so 1250 people required. It's not huge, but it's interesting. And then if we go for chemicals are a little bit more we require more workforce. So if we combine the chemical industry in our electronics production and electrical component production and electronics assembly hall, that would require even more people. And that would be 1,500 people working in these industries, and that also requires a city of quite decent size in order to house this population. What the? Really? Really? We're already full of people and 55 waiting for homes? That's incredible. That's incredible. They are freaking breeding rock rabbits. And we only have 20,000 people in the country. Okay, I think we're gonna need probably new shops and stuff, because I bet that this is not in walking distance. Yeah. Pause for a cause. We're gonna need really fast another shop. Let's build it in this area, just because we're developing this borough. So let's go for a grocery store. Let's go for shopping. So grocery stores, it doesn't matter, they're both the same. Small one, big one. Small one, big one. Pevex store. Let's skip that one. What else do we have here? Department store. Rusalka. I'll go for commercial building over here. Where did we say? The church is over there. That's fine. Oh, I just remembered something. People from here won't have church accessible. I should have put church in between two bus stations, or in the walking distance from the main one. But that's fine. That's fine. Some kids need to be left behind. I'm gonna tee this sucker just because we have footpaths on this side, but these footpaths are not gonna be really usable anyway. Can we lead without you? Yeah, Lee can. There we go. Let's go for this grocery shop. Let's just cover what else we need. Of course, kindergartens, all that good stuff. Do we have already issues with kindergartens? No. Spirituality, education. Whoa. Education level, that would be House of Culture, school. Yeah, they're not in walking distance, but there's no buts. They're not in walking distance to school. Buses. What's with buses? Are you transporting kids? They should be. Passengers waiting. There's no students. Why are there no students here? Like, there's a school there. Oh. School is not in walking distance. No, it doesn't matter. We need a school. I mean, like, it's obvious. Okay, let's stop talking about industries and let's see what kind of schools we have. Vanilla school? Why the hell not? I mean, like, we were underusing vanilla mods anyway. It has a road to it. What you gonna do? You have to deal. We have to deal with this. I'm pretty sure that I understand this a little bit better. So the buildings that don't require trucks to be buses or access for trucks, they can be built. Even though they have a road access, they can be built with footpaths. So off you go, school, be built. It has quite few of the access points, so probably we should start on footpaths as well. Let's do it this way. What about this one? Let's do that later. Oh, construct it. Open this window and construct all of this. Okay, do we need anything else here? I think we're gonna have to cover this real quickly just because reasons. Just because this kindergarten here has access to a lot of buildings. The problem is that how are we... it's not gonna cover, like, that's it. I think it covered what it wants to cover. Both of these buildings here are gravitating towards the kindergarten, but this neighborhood over here is going to require its own. We can do the kindergarten as well. So school, kindergarten. We're going to skip vanilla this time. So we're going to go for something. I think we already have this kind of kindergarten. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Rotate this way. Rotate. What's the front side? I don't know. Let's leave it like this. Level. That's fine. Kindergarten next to the river, where the what are they called? The piranhas. Yes, this is Amazonas, so it's piranhas in there, and kids. Kids and piranhas go well together. So let's go like this. There we go. There we go. This is just connected. That's fine. We're gonna do the footpath situation, like, we're gonna do better in the future. This is grand. That doesn't have any influence. That's fine. This is only built for making it look nice. Okay, so continuing on with the industries. One other thing I would like to change here is the setup of the railroads. I'm absolutely appalled by this. I'm not happy with the railroads. None of you commented anything negatively about this. It's just I commented to myself saying I really don't like this. Let's see this part here. This part might be okay. Maybe. I don't know. No, definitely not. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna rebuild some of these things here. These railroads. I think I'm more or less happy with this. It's just how we're gonna proceed from here. That's a big thing. I'm gonna remove some of the footpaths here, and I'm gonna make this a little bit nicer. Let's go for... Did we put electricity hoses here? No. So let's put normal ones here. So we have... normal railroad. I will do a little bit tidier situation here. I'm just gonna build it like this, so we have just a general direction of how we should have things done here. And then we have this one over here. This one maybe it doesn't... Yeah, I think this is gonna be a little bit better. No, let's do it like this. No, it needs to go to this one. Like this, and then like this. That's fine. We're gonna remove these. Remove these, and then this is a little bit tidier, and then let's go for the last one over here. So the last one will be tight, tight, tight. That's what she said. And build it all the way here. And now we need to connect it to the rest of the railroad system. How does this look? Let's do it this way. And then one. Oh wow, I screwed this one up. It's a little bit bendy in the wrong direction. That's what he said. Right, and then go this way. How to make this look nicer? I think this is... Ooh, I think this is fine. There we go. So something like this would be a little bit nicer, I think. We have at least some kind of order around here. We still need to do fancy stuff, which I'm gonna do now to start this railroad production. Right, so what we're gonna need around here is bus station. Well, technically, no, we're not gonna have bus station. We're gonna have a train station anyway. So we have Robs's Electronics Assembly Hall and large electronic component factory. So we're gonna go and assembly hall. Which one is this? This is the large. Okay, which one is the? Which one is? I'll need to watch the icons. I need to watch the icons because I don't know which one it is. So let's see here. This is electronic component factory. Yeah, that would be this one here. 7.5 tons. That will be 300 people, and we calculated this half of the size. So I think this is more complex, but I'm seeing here that it's a little bit more productive than this one and requires less than double materials. Yeah, this one is a little bit on a cheaty side, I just noticed, but just a little bit. Let's call it a little bit more efficient. It wasn't my intention to do so. I really wanted to do the best we can, but I just noticed it now. And the second one would be the electronics assembly hall. That would be Robs's one here. So we have 400 people requirement for these two factories. Plus we're gonna have container loading facility, and we're gonna employ prisoners here. So what are we gonna do? These two factories, they require workers. So we're gonna build a railroad infrastructure here as well. So let's see, end station. Yeah, this is always a problem with these stations. I don't really like this. Oh, we have these new ones. Yay. Yeah. Perfect. What is this? Platform, medium, one side. Yeah, smaller, medium. What is this? One way with elevator crossing. No, one way. Standard. Okay. This is the new mod from mod Monday, and I want to implement one of these. Now, this is gonna be train sets delivering people here, so we're gonna need the shorter one would be standard, medium, big. Okay, standard, medium, big. This is what I see when I see these. I need short, so this is standard. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, what? Do I have to build the other one? I don't think I have to build the other side. No, I don't. Whoa. Pause. I just noticed a problem. Electricity problem. Let's see what we have. Okay. We have a lot of electricity problems, so we're going to check what's happening with electricity. Electricity here doesn't have workers. Why don't you have workers? Do you have workers on the way? Okay. Electricity is back online. But this shouldn't be happening. Again, are we done with? No, we're not. We're still building the secondary, the tram network. We're still building a tram network. So unfortunately, this is something that we're gonna have to deal with until the issue is resolved. Come on, open up. Yeah. Oh, go away. That's it. We're gonna have to deal with this. Electricity. We need to supply people here, and probably create redundancy with electricity. But that's a story for another episode. We're not gonna deal with this now. Okay. So as far as let's go back to the basics and let's real quickly choose this one. So we have 3 one-way standard. Really? No free excavator? Sure. Okay. Let's calculate this. So this is the standard one. So then we have the medium one. That's longer. And then we have a big one. Okay, that's even longer. So this is the smallest one we have. I don't like that. I don't like the smallest one. Come on, come on. Can you please save? Oh, okay. What's the second standard one? They're still too big. I think they are too big. I'd like to have smaller stations. Let's see. Not too small. I still want to have the, you know, decently sized place where people are gonna get out. So I would still like to have something. Dabrovi is, I think this Dabrovi is always haunting me because it's always the perfect size. I can, well, look at this. If I want to build it here, I need to level the area. But if I don't want to build it here, then it's like if I don't want to connect it, then it's fine. That's weird. And I still can do this. Yeah, I can, but it requires the road. You know what? Yeah, let's do Dabrovi. Dabrovi seems like a nice... This is my hometown. It's not. I mean, like Dabrovi, it looks... This is how the train station in my hometown looks like. Literally. My hometown is a... what's it called? The appendix of a rail network of my country. So, yeah, it's like that. What do we decide here? So we can start constructing both of these. Actually, with this railroad infrastructure that we are planning here, we're gonna be able to build both of these. Both our future was it iron mining area here, and then the railroad network for this connection. So it's gonna be really busy over here with regarding railroad construction. So what we're gonna do here is just construct a secondary network here. Secondary network being let's see, this needs to be constructed. I'll just you know what, no, I'll construct this all the way. So this is ground 2, and that should be enough. Yeah, go and construct it. Groundwork 2, and then I will go and create this connection. Let's see, is this gonna cause any problems? Why would it? Pause. Is this high enough? The problem is that I built this in this height just for it to look nice. But now seems like I'm gonna have to build an overpass here over this additional railroad. But this might not be high enough to go over the railroad. It definitely isn't high enough to go over the railroad. So I need to think about how this is gonna look like in the future. I might have to build this a little bit further, like this. Let's do it like this. F3, sure. Actually, how are we gonna do this? Wow, okay, grid, go away. Where is the, okay, it has to go in this direction. Still, you need to go here all the way small. I think this would be good start. You know what, I'm gonna have to go from this direction first. So let's build a straight line here and remove this one. There we go. And then here we go. Maybe this is not bad. Snap into place, snap into place. Yeah, we're gonna need a secondary railroad line here, and then all the way here, and then connect it in the end. So this is how much we're gonna need space for this railroad. There we go. I'm happy with this. We don't need them to go in that direction. That's fine. Let's construct this, and we are done with construction. Now what we need to do is we need to set up where the railroad construction office will be. That's gonna construct all these railroads. Okay. I'm still playing paused. What the hell? It's dark outside. Okay, railroad construction office needs to be connected to both of these railroads, and we need to connect it both here and build all of this. What can we do? Where can we build it? We can build it here in this area, and it will have access to both railroads, but it also needs to have a lot of place to spin around to construct everything else that we need. So we're gonna have to make a loop around here. So if I build it, well, yeah, you know what, let's start on this. Let's start on this straight away. Railroad construction office, big one. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. How expensive is big one? Let's just compare price-wise. Big one is 106, this is 57. You know what, it's not that expensive. I'm gonna go for big one because I think we're gonna need it. I think we're gonna need it. Can we have any connections here? No, gravel is too far. I was thinking of connecting gravel to all of this, but no, it's too far. I think I want to go from here. I think I would like to go from this area here. Right, no, 3 excavators. Well, that sounds like fun. You know what? No, I'll leave this for another day. I'll leave this for another day. We can manage truck deliveries initially, because look at this. This is all of this yellow that you see here. Well, 3 of these factories are already under construction. 2 factories, 2 warehouses, and the road cargo station. All of these are already set to be constructed, and we don't have any more machinery to work on these. So, and by the way, there's more buildings being constructed. So, well, we constructed all the buildings, but they're already full, so we're gonna need more buildings. Let's do that. Let's do more buildings. What is this? Footpath still not connected. Okay, let's remove some of these mud roads, and mud roads, and now let's connect. Oh no. What? Whoa! What the? Ah, darn it! Probably I did it. My bad. Let's build these, and now let's try to construct these. There we go. So that this is gonna slightly slow down the construction of the buildings here, which is probably a bad idea. But as soon as they build footpaths, there's gonna be boom, all the machinery is gonna be required here. So a lot of projects. There's just no 2 ways about it. It's like we have a lot of projects happening. I would like to finish most of them as soon as possible. Concrete, really? Everywhere we're missing concrete. Why? Because these guys are sucking all the concrete. Yeah, they are. Coffee time. Okay, so you can see that this is gonna take a while to finish, and we didn't even fully finish this. So what we need to do is electrical grid. I'm probably gonna connect it over here. Oh no, we have this one here. How much power are you using? Not that much. So yeah, I wanted to build new grid, and actually we have this one here. I believe let's play a little bit more smarter. Let's go do Stats over here. Stats is a guy who had really interesting ideas, a lot of great ideas for how to play the most realistically, and I liked a lot of those ideas. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to find something, some kind of splitters over here, or also known as switches, to switch electricity quite realistically. Well, I'll do my best. Okay, this one looks like it's... Oh, this is high voltage, right? Oh, this is high voltage. Okay, I don't like that. So what's the plan? What are we supposed to do here? We're supposed to build something that looks like industrial grid. This one doesn't. It has wooden pillars, as you can see here. They are wooden. I don't like that. I would like them to be concrete, but oh, okay. No, these look wooden as well, but I might not have choice. I would like to build concrete ones because they look a little bit more industrial. What is this? Oh, this is high voltage. Yeah, that's a high voltage one. And then we have some splitter here, small one. Okay, we're gonna have to go for a wooden one. It's just a matter of which one we're gonna go for. You know what? This one is here, so let's go for this one. So this is gonna be medium voltage. This is gonna be medium voltage switch, which is gonna be, I'm gonna try to build it a little bit more realistically than usual. I'm just gonna have to cover everything that we're gonna have to build here with, oh no, this is not gonna work. I need 4 connections. Yeah, that would be the vanilla one. No, not the vanilla one, this one over here. Okay, you know what? This one even looks more industrial, so hey ho. Let's just go with this one. So what do I mean by a little bit more realistic? Okay, so of course it will have to have calculated input and output of the electricity that goes in there. Okay, what do we mean by that? So let's do a little bit of math. A little bit of math being medium voltage wires connected to this. Okay, this should be able to supply us with all the electricity we need for this industrial area. The only thing we need to be worried about is coverage of the substations. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Well, technically we have only 3 connections. So, but also we need to calculate these three connections to be not to waste resources. So why wouldn't we waste resources? Because it's quite realistic. You would calculate how much electricity you're getting into the system, and you would separate this into three different areas. Three different areas can be equal, which we'll probably go for, or they can be, some of them can be bigger, some of them smaller. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go that way. We're gonna go, one of them is gonna be bigger, and one of them is gonna be smaller, and third one, hopefully we're gonna cover everything with two. Third one is gonna be redundancy. So let's go and build substations. So substation, this is gonna be the most important one. Substation here is gonna cover majority of things that we have around here. So I'm gonna go across the street over here and build this guy. You know what? No, looks like it's Rob's time again, because it's gonna look a little bit cleaner. Rob's, thanks man for everything. So, this is how it's gonna look like. Let's build a mud road. Hopefully we're gonna upgrade it at one point, but a little bit of mud road didn't hurt anybody. So we have mathematics. Let's do maths. Maths being input into this switch over here is 2.35 megawatts. That means we have three outputs that should equal to that output. Since we have this one here that is going to be connected with majority of electricity, that's going to require majority of electricity because it covers all of our basic industries or all of our major industries. We're gonna connect this one with the biggest cable, biggest second cable, because we will need another cable as well. So this is gonna be the biggest second cable. Well, that with the biggest, and this is where the most electricity is gonna go through. Okay, so now the math part comes in. So we have 2.35 megawatts, and if this one is gonna be at 100%, 1.5 megawatts, we only have 850 watts left. So 850 watts would be the smallest cables we have over here. That would be 650. Technically, we can implement two of those cables. We have two connections, but if all of these connections work at maximum, your wires here would burn out, or just the system wouldn't be able to handle all the electricity, and you would have blinking lights. But this is the realism about it. You have one input, three outputs. One input has to be 3 times bigger than, well, it has to be bigger or equal to all the outputs that you have here. So in this case, I will go for realistic option here for medium cables. Bear in mind that we have option of underground cables that can be even further watered down. So, but I will go for the overground because industrial area. We talked about, wait, pause. We talked about the industrial areas and potentially putting underground cables there. You know what, let's leave that for the future. For now, I just don't want to introduce more mathematics into this, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Now, substations, they don't mind how big of the substation is. You can see here that some of the railroads are not covered by electricity here, so we're gonna need to cover them as well. But unfortunately, our railroad construction office is going to be there, so we need to build our substation somewhere around here. So let's do it like this. I'll build the substation as far as I can and hope that it's going to cover the future. That is going to cover the future railroad construction office. So we're going to build it like this, and then I'm going to bring the secondary cable that is going to be the smallest one, 650 watts. 650, no, not from here, sorry, my bad. From here, I'll go square, and I'll keep to the other side of the road. I'll keep to the other side of the road. I would like to keep it nice and tidy and realistic, so I'm gonna go like this. Here we go, and then we need to go, yeah, let's go all the way. Let's go all the way here, and then just directly over there. Perfect. That's it. Connected. I think our construction industry is way overburdened right now because of all of this, so I'm gonna leave it alone. We have electricity. We brought electricity over here. We brought all the industries that we need. We are not doing it as 18 AM suggested, even though I think he is onto something, that it's actually much better, potentially better the way he does it, that the way he suggested it. I'm straight away putting it out there. We are we're just doing it this way, well, maybe to learn on our mistakes, maybe there's benefit to this kind of construction as well. What are the benefits? Well, you have I forgot a key part over here. Key part is going to be distribution offices, because we're going to need a lot of stuff brought here and also distributed a lot of stuff from here. So at least I'm thinking about 2 distribution offices. So yeah, let's start on those. You know what? Let's start on the offices first. So we're gonna go for this one, 2 distribution offices. How big? We can go big. They can be rural. We don't have to go for the Ropsis ones. We can go for these ones over here. So big ones, 20, 16, 12. Let's go like this. Let's go 12. Let's go 12, and let's go 16. There we go. And they seem to be in kind of opposite directions. So no. I would like them. You know what? Let's do it like that. Yeah, I'm not happy. Let's tee the sucker. Here we go. Maybe this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. And then let's build the asphalt road. We're gonna need asphalt for this. This way, and this way. Gas station, yeah, let's go with that as well. Construct this. Ropsis one, I haven't built Ropsis one in a while, so vanilla is better than Ropsis one because it has higher capacity of fuel. 70 tons versus 60 tons, but that's about it. But still it's like, you know, every little bit counts. Not really, but you know, well, let's say it does. And the gas station over here is gonna be required, and it's covered by electricity hoses, so that's fine. There we go. I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the new setup that we have here with the railroads and all. We're gonna have railroad construction office here, building all of this, and then building all of this as well. So it's gonna be a lot of work for us here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the one. Oh, happy Thursday. It's raining here in Dublin. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, anyway, have a nice one. Bye bye.